Welcome to Car Flash, your go-to channel for the latest in automotive design, tech, and performance. Today, we're diving deep into the all-new 2025 Mazda CX-70, a midsize SUV that blends Mazda's signature styling with power and premium features. If you're in the market for something that sits right between the compact and full-size SUV segments, this might just be the sweet spot. Stick around as we unpack everything this vehicle brings to the table. Exterior. Right from the first glance, the CX-70 makes an impression. Mazda has stayed true to its Kodo design philosophy, the soul of motion look, and it's immediately noticeable up front. The front fascia is aggressive but refined. The signature grille is large, bold, and bordered with chrome, connecting seamlessly to those sleek LED headlights. They're slim, sculpted, and carry that focused, almost predatory look. The hood gets subtle creases that add definition without being overdone. It's not screaming for attention, but it's definitely commanding respect. The new lighting signature, especially when those daytime running lights kick in, gives off a premium vibe. And if you opt for the higher trims, the blacked out accents and adaptive lighting technology just elevate it further. Swinging around to the side, the proportions are noticeably more athletic than what you'd expect in a traditional midsize SUV. The CX-70 sits on Mazda's new rear-wheel drive platform, and you can tell just by looking at the stance. A long hood, short front overhang, and a dash-to-axle ratio that screams performance. The beltline is clean, the character lines are minimal yet sharp, and the way the side panels reflect light adds depth and dynamism. The black plastic cladding is restrained and tasteful, not overbearing like some competitors. Wheel options go up to 21 inches, and on the turbo trims, those machine-finished alloys just add to the whole sporty elegance. The roofline gently tapers without sacrificing headroom, and roof rails are flush-mounted, adding utility while keeping the aesthetic tight. Now let's check out the rear, which might be one of the cleanest looking tails in the segment. Mazda didn't overcomplicate it. You've got sleek horizontal LED taillights that wrap around the sides, giving it a wider, planted look. The rear window is framed nicely, and there's a subtle spoiler lip integrated into the tailgate. Dual exhaust outlets sit on both ends of the lower bumper, real ones, not fake cutouts, and they actually make a statement without being overly aggressive. The rear badging is kept to a minimum, and the overall symmetry is just satisfying to look at. You get the luxury SUV vibe here without the price tag. Interior. Now let's step inside, because this is where Mazda's been turning heads. The CX-70's interior is easily among the most premium you'll find in this price bracket. First thing you'll notice, a minimalism meets craftsmanship. The dashboard is wide, layered with rich materials, and incredibly well put together. You'll find soft touch surfaces everywhere. On the higher trims, you get Nappa leather seats, open forward trim, and real aluminium accents that feel cold to the touch. That's always a nice detail. Mazda's driver-focused cockpit layout makes you feel like you're in something sportier than an SUV. The center console is raised, with a stubby shift lever and neatly arranged controls. A 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster comes standard across most trims, and the infotainment system, also 12.3 inches, is wide, sharp, and perched up high for easy visibility. Mazda still sticks with the rotary dial for infotainment navigation, which some love and some don't, but it does cut down on screen smudges and distractions while driving. The seating is roomy and supportive, especially up front. You get power adjustments, heating and ventilation, and memory settings for the driver. In the second row, legroom is solid, thanks to that longer wheelbase, and the floor is nearly flat, making it more comfortable for middle seat passengers. Rear seats recline slightly, and they fold in a 60-40 split to open up the cargo space. Speaking of storage, the CX-70 offers a generous cargo area larger than what you'd get in the CX-60. The hands-free power liftgate comes standard on most trims, and the floor is low and flat, making loading and unloading a breeze. Underfloor compartments add a bit of hidden storage for valuables or emergency gear. Tech-wise, the CX-70 brings the goods. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 12-speaker Bose sound system on premium trims, a head-up display that's sharp and readable even in bright daylight, and USB-C ports in both rows. There's even a fingerprint scanner to personalize driver profiles. How cool is that? Mazda's Driver Assist Suite, iActiveSense, comes standard and includes adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. Now let's talk performance, because the CX-70 is more than just a pretty face. Under the hood, you've got two main powertrain options. The base engine is a 3.3-liter inline-six turbocharged gasoline engine, putting out around 280 horsepower and 332 pounds-to-feet of torque. But if you step up to the Turbo S variant, you get a high-output version with 340 horsepower and 369 pounds-to-feet of torque. And yes, that's on premium fuel. It's paired with a smooth 8-speed automatic transmission and standard all-wheel drive across all trims. Mazda's taken a page from the luxury playbook here, going for a rear-biased AWD layout that gives the CX-70 a more dynamic and engaging driving feel. Acceleration is brisk, and even when you push it, the ride remains composed and balanced. Steering is precise with good weight, and body roll is minimal, thanks to a well-tuned suspension setup. You've got a multi-link rear suspension, and it absorbs bumps with confidence while still giving you that road feedback Mazda fans love. There's also a plug-in hybrid variant on the table, a 2.5-liter four-cylinder paired with an electric motor, making about 323 horsepower combined. It comes with a 17.8 kilowatt-hours battery pack, offering around 26 miles of pure electric range. Perfect for city commutes or short grocery runs without sipping a drop of gas. Transitions between gas and electric are seamless, and you still get all-wheel drive and that same 8-speed transmission, which is rare for a FF. Fuel economy ranges depending on the trim. The base turbo engine gets around 23 mpg combined, while the plug-in hybrid offers up to 56 mpg when the battery is fully charged. Not class-leading, but solid for a vehicle that's this powerful and luxurious. Now let's get into pricing. The 2025 Mazda CX-70 starts around $41,000 for the base turbo preferred trim. From there, it steps up through Turbo Premium Plus, and then Turbo S trims, with the top-of-the-line Turbo S Premium Plus crossing the $57,000 mark. The FF model starts around $49,000 and climbs depending on features. Yes, it's on the pricier side for a Mazda, but it's bringing in a luxury experience that justifies the tag. You're getting top-tier materials, legit performance, and a balanced ride that rivals some German SUVs without the sky-high maintenance costs. So, is the 2025 Mazda CX-70 worth it? If you want something that's practical but doesn't sacrifice style or driving enjoyment, this SUV checks a lot of boxes. It feels elevated, yet approachable, powerful, yet polished. And for Mazda, it's another step up into premium territory, and honestly, they've nailed it. Thanks for watching today's detailed review here on Car Flash. If you enjoyed this breakdown or found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below telling us what you think of the new CX-70. Would you pick it over something like the BMW X3, Lexus RX, or even the Hyundai Santa Fe? Let's talk about it. Until next time, drive smart, stay curious, and keep your flash on.